Education is always considered as a person's weapon and foundation to success. Good day, everyone. My name is EJ Emoten, and I am the representative of my group to discuss to you today our research proposal. This video presentation will highlight the brief introduction of the research proponents, title of the research, rationale or brief background of the study, research paradigm or conceptual framework, research questions, research methodology, and plan for data analysis. Before we proceed, I would like to introduce the other researchers who are also responsible for this study. Our lead proponent is Mr. Jomar Guray, and my co-proponent, Ms. Sherimay Mingo. Our research title is Modular Distance Learning Digital, an alternative learning modality for grade 11 students of San Roque National High School. Going forward, let's proceed to the introduction or brief background of the study. To ensure that all learners have equal access and opportunity to quality education and no learner is left behind in this time of COVID-19 pandemic, San Roque National High School implemented the modular distance learning in print format only. In the first quarter of its implementation, several problems were encountered. Those problems were the consumption of the huge percentage of the maintenance and other operating expenses of the school in purchasing bond papers, printers, and printer inks, limitation on the support mechanism and lesson presentation technique in printable form, burden for teachers in preparing, printing, and checking of modules, and limited learning preferences among students who have no other choice but the printed format of modular learning delivery. Therefore, the researchers proposed the implementation of an alternative learning delivery, which is the digital format of modular distance learning. Using this format, the school can give a better service to students by providing them modules that can be printed and portable without compromising their health and safety related to COVID-19. Teachers can also modify their lesson by presenting them in other formats like PowerPoint presentation and video tutorials, which can be more engaging to students. And that is the backbone of the study. Next, I would be discussing the conceptual framework. The conceptual framework of the study used the input-process-output approach. The inputs were the status of the modular distance learning in printed form in San Roque National High School, the perception of different stakeholders on employing digital modular distance learning as an alternative mode of delivery of learning, and the percentage of the respondents who want to take the digital mode of delivery. As shown in the illustration below, the researchers will employ an interview method to gather data on the first and second inputs, while a survey using the learners' enrollment and survey form of the Department of Education to gather data on the number of percentage of learners who want to take the digital modular distance learning will be used. The results will be utilized in making sound decision whether San Roque National High School will offer an alternative choice of learning delivery to grade 11 students or not. Now, we're going to proceed to research question. This study will be conducted to determine the decision to be made whether the digital distance learning modality can be implemented or not based on the data that will be gathered from this study. In particular, it seeks to answer the following questions. First, what is the status of modular distance learning in print format in San Roque National High School? Second, what is the perception of stakeholders on the implementation of modular distance learning in digital format? Third, what is the percentage of students who want to take the digital modular distance learning? Next in the line is a research methodology to gather data for decision making whether the proposed alternative learning modality will be implemented. The researchers utilize the following. First, research design. This is a qualitative study using the phenomenological approach. In general, qualitative research designs are used to describe social experiences and social phenomena and making sense of the same by giving them significant meanings or meaningful significance through discernible patterns or novel discoveries. Phenomenology describes people's real experiences as they are lived and study of reality or social phenomena perceived by those who are involved. Second, sampling technique. Simple random sampling and total enumeration will be applied in this study. Each member of the population has an equal chance or probability of being selected. From the population of 5 representatives of the school administration, 10 senior high school teachers, 250 parents, and 250 grade 11 students, the researchers will randomly select 4 samples from each group category to have a total of 16 respondents. They will be the source to obtain data for the first and second research questions. Total enumeration technique will be applied to 250 grade 11 students. They will answer the survey to obtain the number of learners who want to take the digital modular distance learning modality. Finally, I would be discussing the plan for data analysis. In this particular research, the collected data from the interviewees will be recorded. Then, they will be coded. Here, the researchers will identify broad ideas, concepts, or phrases and assign codes to them. Once the data are coded, themes will be identified, looking for the most common responses to questions and identifying patterns that can answer the research questions. Respondents' answer to the survey will be tallied, tabulated, and interpreted using the frequency and percentage. And that's it. Again, my name is EJ Muten, and this is the end of our research proposal presentation. Thank you and God bless.